am Lujain and I'm going to present a presentation for the third assessment. And so here I did a trick, and I want you guys through this trick to guess the title of the lesson.
So shall they read the first paragraph?
Yes, you shall read this paragraph, and then you can find out the title of the lesson.
Okay.
I found it.
Amir.
Okay. So here we have missing letters. Okay. Here we have missing letter. Here we have S and wait a second. So here we have S and E and so I need little is L and about here's in my feelings. Also we have here F.
So what's the trick?
So
Self.
self is the first word.
What's the trick?
That there's
You have to-
missing words. No, missing letters in the words, and these letters, when we combine them, they will make the title.
Good. Excellent. Good job. Okay, so the title is?
Okay, self, then.
I feel.
Okay guys, why don't you have a piece of paper, and write the missing letter on a piece of paper and try to form the title, okay? Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it on the board. Do you have a marker, please? Marker, anyone? I'm gonna give you one. Do you have one?
Yeah.
Per minute. Okay, guys, try to write the title. Okay. So as Ami said,
I got it.
okay, I'm gonna take your papers. Push. You have the S. Sorry. And then you have time, E. And then you have little L. Filtration, fears, and my feelings, F. So the first word is self. So the second word, we have two words. Self-portrait is a hyphenated word. And you have P, privileged. And you have, now you have partisan, right?
No.
P, privileged.
No.
I know
No.
where it is.
Yeah.
Right here. In no, there's an O.
Yeah. And then no, O.
Excellent, hi, bravo.
And
Yeah.
I've never had a vowel over something.
Then pray guys, come on.
Still T. No, wait, we're still.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. This words have to be shifted. R and then T. And then you have. Wait, sorry. Yes, it's correct, sorry. Respected R. And then this, though, T. C-R. T. It's not helpful, but what can we do? Because A. Before because.
R. There's an R. There's R.
Yeah, there's R. Because guys, I didn't put all of the letters. Because since you know the word self and the words P-O-R-T, you're gonna guess the rest of the title.
So fortune.
That's why. And then you have P-O-R or.
Right.
And then you have that's our culture as black children,
Children.
I.
Yeah.
And then we had many differences between us and the white children. White children went to separate T
Yeah.
and better schools.
So the title is?
Self-portrait.
Good job. Okay.
Okay, so before we start with the presentation, I'm going to show you a video, please. Okay. Let's watch it together. Okay.
self-portrait is from 1365 BC in the form of a sculpture by Egyptian pharaoh Akhenaten. It is not until the
So you can know that self-portraits can come in different ways. You can do a sculpture or you can do a painting.
And it's old.
And yeah, self-portraits are from
Older.
yeah.
Before BC.
Renaissance, as mirrors became more resourceful,
1565 BC.
self-portraiture became a trend. One of the earliest known pale self-portraits is from 1433 in the work of Jan Benek's Portrait of a Man in a Turban.
So this video is showing you the self-portraits from the beginning to the last self-portrait, the famous self-portraits.
Fascination of the artist as a subject became popular, and artists began to frequently depict themselves as either the main subject or as an important character in their work.
You hear him? He said people who do self-portraits are because they want to explore themselves or give a subject about themselves. That's the purpose. That's the purpose of self-portraits.
Depicted himself at least 20 times, more than any other artist before him.
See, this man portrayed himself more than 20 times before the artists after him.
As the Renaissance era grew, some of the great
Oh yeah, Dutch thing. Wait, my screen, let me repeat this. And you're gonna skip this part.
depicted himself in these characterizing portraits with a strong sense of narrative. In this painting, School of Athens, the artist Raphael is seeing the characters of the School of Athens. In the Mirror of the Last Judgment, by Michelangelo, he portrays himself as a limp skin hanging from the hand of Saint Bartholomew.
See how he portrayed himself?
Another example is the Wedding at Cana, where you can see the artist pale Berenice in a white tunic and holding a viola. In the 17th century, men and women artists painted themselves far more often to display their feelings, talents, or to simply tell a story. For example, in this self-portrait, Anthony Van Dyck paints himself with a relaxed, elegant style.
Some
Another
people
great
are
artist from this
singing
era,
versions, guys.
Peter Paul Rubens, depicts himself as an aristocratic
And some people
gentleman.
can portray
His
themselves
portrait, Honeysuckle. In
with
this
different people
painting,
around
Van
them.
Dyck
Like here, you can portray yourself with people or with different people with you in the painting and alone. Depends on what you want.
In this standing portrait depicting the banquet of Antony and Cleopatra, you can see the artist Jan Debray standing up.
See, he drew himself here. So you know it's expectations versus reality. You think he's the main subject of the painting, but he's not.
You mean appearances versus reality?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Continuing through the 19th century, many great artists pushed the art of live self-portraits, in the likes of Gustave Courbet, Theo Redman, Ivan Kremowski, Charles Wilson Hale, and Vincent van Gogh, who painted himself 37 times between 1886 and 1889. The fascination of the live self-portrait for the artist is not only to reproduce themselves as fine art, but as an essential
Can you just
exercise
stop
to
this
develop
page? Like here,
skills,
stop here.
improve the power of audio.
Okay.
See? School
Guys, I'm gonna ask you a question. Now look at these self-portraits. What does it tell you? Oh,
That maybe they have special stuff in order to make a self-portrait.
what do you mean?
Maybe they are courage, maybe they are rich, maybe they are. Maybe
Very good. I got your point. You mean the self-portraits sometimes show us that those people are rich?
Yeah.
Or like, it depends on the picture itself.
Strong.
Okay, Amir.
Funny story. Sometimes self-portrait they do just to show what they are. Like here they in the video there's a picture of a man his clothes on wood.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to show that he's maybe he wants to show that it's like there's something that happened and he got punished for nothing.
Very good. Excellent. Bravo. Who else? Ali, what do you think? Pick any one of these pictures and give me your comment.
I thought about like the one where he drew stuff in the corner.
Which one? Is it here?
No, it's in the video where
Okay.
he drew himself in the corner, painting, and he drew the rich family.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like hiding and painting them, and it's actually in the picture that he painted.
And what does it indicate?
That he's not their level. Like
Excellent. Good job. Good job. Bravo. Omar, yes, go ahead.
Sometimes self-portraits, sometimes they show people
Mm-hmm.
in other ways. Sometimes they show them with life. Sometimes they just want to show how they look. For example,
Mm-hmm.
this one, the drawing of the woman.
The
See the woman. This woman. No, the other one over there. This woman. Yes, this woman. They drew. This is not how she really looks like. She looks differently, but they drew her with life. Self-portraits are actually meant.
Uh-huh. Yes, Omar.
Self-portraits are meant to show people with life, and sometimes they're meant just to be a mystery. Like when the other picture that he showed himself hiding in the corner. It's very hard to find. Like you see the picture in a very different way, and you see the other. When you see it again, when you see the person hiding, you see it in a very different way.
Excellent. You're very good at analysis. Very good. That's what Lujain said, expectation versus reality,
Yep.
or appearances versus reality. Very good.
Okay, and like maybe they want to show about civilizations that are before them.
Very good.
That's the way.
It helps us a lot. Yes.
Okay, so we have a lot of things to talk about.
Okay, let's Rahman, because he doesn't have the chance. Rahman, just
Maybe self-portrait tells about the person's personality.
very good. It could be. Yes, Lujain, go ahead.
Increase visual memory and providing a great means of self-promotion and recognition.
Okay, I have this later. Okay, the artists of today create the self-portrait history of the future.
Is it a quotation?
Yeah, it's a quote, but we're gonna explain it later because I have it in my presentation.
we should write it.
No, you don't have
She's
to.
gonna show it to you later. Okay.
Okay, so.
Do you have any other tricks?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna read the introduction, self-portraits. I'm gonna read the introduction for you, and then we're gonna ask. Okay, first let me read the introduction, and then I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do.
Okay, please go ahead.
In a self-portrait, an artist portrays himself or herself. Artists who make self-portraits are trying to explore who they are and what they have experienced. Before they start, they must ask themselves a lot of questions. So what I'm going to do is I have here questions and a box that has your names and my name too. So, for example, I'm going to pick a name. So the name was Jude. Jude's going to stand and she's going to pick a question and pick a name again. And for example, the name was Rahman. Rahman will come here and she will ask him the question. After he answers, he's going to pick the question and pick another name. You got my point?
Yes.
Okay guys, so I'm going to pick the name first. Aus.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you a question and then I'm going to give you the chance to ask. Aus. I am an interviewer.
I'm gonna have a question.
Yeah, but the paper that have O's name, just pick it up because.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Because we were confused.
Okay, I'm gonna help you. Just go ahead. Continue.
Okay. Aus, I am an interviewer.
Okay.
You have, for example, you are a person who drew a self-portrait of yourself. For example, so you have to put your place in this person who drew the self-portrait and answer the question if you were in their place. So I'm an interviewer. I'm coming to ask you and learn more about your life.
Okay.
If you were to paint a self-portrait again, what would you paint?
I will paint myself and I will show like I'm rich.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Os. Now, Os, please pick a name. Pick a name and pick a question.
Osman.
Okay, put the name here. Are you done? And pick a question.
Okay.
Osman, please stand next to him.
How do you view yourself? Who do you compare to yourself?
Yourself.
Yourself to you.
Okay, I'm gonna explain his question. You are a person who drew a self-portrait, okay? A portrait, I mean, sorry. So, if he is interviewing you, so he is asking you, how do you view yourself? You view yourself as a good man, as a bad man, as a clever man. And if you were to compare yourself to, who do you compare yourself to? You would say no one, you would say I would compare myself to this person.
First, if I want to draw myself, I will show that that I'm not evil.
You're a good man. Basically a good man.
But not to show off.
Exactly, thank you.
And if I want to compare, I will compare with my hero. So I can.
Who's your hero?
Who's your hero? Rasul.
Oh, good, good, perfect. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So, like, you would like to be like him?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you have like a portrait, let me answer your question, Lujain. If you have a portrait and you want to draw yourself, how would you do that? Like, what are the elements that you would add to the portrait?
The details of the
You don't know because you're not an artist.
No, my question is, if you were an artist, how would you view yourself? Like when, for example, you're a person and you're viewing yourself. Did you get me?
Yeah.
So, for example, you're standing on the stage and your soul is loving
He's
you.
telling you that he's able to, like, he wants to show himself as his humble person. He's not that bad or he's not that good. He's a normal man. But at the same time, he said that he doesn't know how to add these elements when I asked him about this question because he's not an artist, basically.
Thank you. Also, you can go back to your seat and I'll pick a question and...
Jude, go ahead.
Would you rather be liked or respected? Why?
You would, for example, if you were a person who drew a self-portrait, you want people to like you or respect you, and why? For example, if you said, I would like people to respect me, why do you want them to respect you? And if you said, I want both, why do you want both? And if you said, I want people to like me, why did you say like me?
Again, let me explain for you in my own words. Like, for example, you want to draw yourself, okay? When you, in the process of drawing yourself, would you like to draw yourself in a way that makes people love you, like love your face, like you're a beautiful Jude? Or no, you want to draw it, not fake it, draw it in the real way, okay? So that people would respect you, that you didn't delete the elements even if they were not that good, okay? Choose.
I do it to respect.
For respect. Okay.
Which means you're a person who loves the truth. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Jude, let me ask you a question. Like, for example, do you know some elements that you can add to the portrait so that you could tell people, please respect me? Like some elements. Have you ever drawn anything in your life? So, what are the elements? Like sometimes we see in the portrait some elements. Like here, Retaal, remember this woman?
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say
the
that.
tree, guys. Look at her eyebrows. Look at everything. Everything, guys.
It's reality.
Yeah, it's reality. So, any element, anything that is distinctive in your character, and you want to show it to people in your portrait. What?
Nothing?
Be quiet, Jude. Thank you very much, Miss.
Thank you, Jude. Man, you can go back to your seat. Jude. Pick a name and pick a question. Pick a question. Her friend.
information do you want to share with people?
So we said you're a self-portrait, you are a person who drew a self-portrait.
Yeah.
And if you drew a self-portrait and you show it to people, what information would you like to give them about this self-portrait?
Like when they look at your self-portrait, they would say certain stuff about you. What are the things?
First, I like to
Turn around.
first I like to show people myself in the way I look in
Really look.
I acted the same.
yeah.
Your reality, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your reality? Tell us. You're what? You're Basant the what? The beautiful Basant? What else? What else?
Like,
You know, guys, sometimes it's really hard to, let's say, to give comments about your personality.
yeah.
Sometimes if you
People
ask,
will give
yes,
comments.
people would judge you. Exactly.
Yes.
So anything, Basant?
No, actually.
But it's good to ask yourself this question. Okay?
Pick any.
Thank you, Jude, and it's Baset's turn.
Three names?
Sure.
No, Baset.
Yeah.
We're going with Amir. Not yet. Amir, you can come here. Okay. Pick a question and
Do you consider
okay, I'm gonna have you.
Do you consider yourself
Do
successful?
you consider yourself successful and why?
yeah.
Okay. Like I can't judge right now because I'm still I'm not like that old.
Grown up, okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I can't answer this question.
But till now, like for this stage, I think you are successful. Since I'm your teacher, I can judge. What about, do you have like this feeling that you're convinced about your achievements, or it's fine, I did well in the exams, my studying and this stuff? What do you think?
I didn't understand the question.
Again, like now you're a 70th grade student, okay? And you have your marks, the first assessment, the second assessment, okay? And you got your marks. Do you like, are you satisfied? Are you convinced with your marks? Do you like them?
Actually, yes.
So you are successful. How would you portray this in your portrait? If you want to show people that I am successful, Amir, how would you do that?
Okay.
Okay, let's do this. Put your paper with the A+ thing. Enjoy yourself holding it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Report,
Yeah.
maybe box or
Excellent, box. Very good. What else?
Yourself writing.
This one, maybe.
yeah.
Glasses. Yeah, what else?
My mark.
Yeah.
My report.
Very good.
Okay, thank you, Basant, and it's Amir's turn.
Thank you.
Amir, pick a name immediately.
No, it's already
Oh
out.
yeah, already out.
So take it out, by the way.
No. Yeah, I asked.
Ali.
Yeah.
How do you feel towards the painters who paint self-portraits?
I feel that they some of them draw what they actually are.
Mhm.
I feel like some of them they draw about who they are. Like in that picture, it showed a guy holding him like that, and then he was like almost like clothing, ripped up clothing almost. Yeah, and here in this picture, she shows like the environment she lives in, like
Nature, you
there's a baby monkey or whatever.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a chair also here.
Yeah,
There's a
it's here.
panther in the back, and right there there's a parrot.
Oh, a parrot, yes.
And right here, he only drew himself. In there, they draw in colors, a lot of colors.
Yeah, very good. So sometimes it tells us about the nature they live in.
And they draw like in reality, she doesn't even hide like her eyebrows and all that.
And you know, guys, something, maybe it could be the things that she wanted to live in. Maybe she is like forbidden to go to nature and to live in nature because we're talking about 19th century. So she wishes if she could live in that place, so she drew herself in that place. It could be. Different analysis. Yes, Omar.
I have a conclusion about this. The painters who are drawing right now, some of them draw themselves in very weird conditions. One hiking, one in nature, one doing some weird moves. What's my conclusion is they're trying to show something. If you see if they're alive right now, you'll go and ask them, what do you mean by your painting?
Excellent.
Right now you can't. Their paintings are like letters. They're drawing what they want to say.
Excellent, Omar. Bravo. Excellent.
I know a saying for that.
Yes, Ali.
I think it was.
Saying.
Yeah, I think it was actions.
Speak louder than thoughts.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's it. Good job. Okay. Actions speak louder than thoughts. Okay.
Jake? Okay,
Here's the question. Okay.
As an artist, what have you learned over the years?
If I was an artist...
Are you an artist? No, you're not.
Okay, I'm not.
If you want to be an artist, that's a tricky question.
Okay, we're gonna do this question. Just get another one.
Okay.
What do people most often criticize about you?
Okay, maybe because... Okay, I'm gonna talk about the two sides, if I was an artist or not. If I was an artist, maybe people mostly criticize that I get angry so fast. That's why.
Lujain gets angry so fast, right? And she's talkative. This is a good word. Okay.
Yes, yes, so that's it.
Okay.
People really criticize because I get angry so fast. I don't give them, no, it's not that I don't give them the chance to speak or to say something, but because, you know, when you make someone angry, so you feel ashamed because you did this, that's why I make people ashamed sometimes.
So if you want to do yourself to show Lujain the talkative Lujain, how would you do that? This one, I'm your teacher, I can judge. Okay. How would you portray yourself?
Okay,
Any element that you can actually
I portray myself in an angry way. No, not talkative. In an angry, I would portray myself. For example, someone's talking to me, like two people.
Okay.
And someone's talking to me, and I'm the other one.
Two people.
So I'm just screaming. No, not screaming.
And they're just staring at you, like they don't know what to say.
Yes, exactly. I
It
would
could be
do
like
this.
it has two elements. Like she's angry at the same time she's talkative, screaming, and she doesn't let people to speak. Yes, Ali. How would you portray Lujain?
Okay, I would portray her in a huge road with 1 billion people, 8 billion people, the whole population of the whole entire Earth. And then all of them are like this, being ignored, and then she's just with her mouth open and speaking.
That's a good one. You're gonna be a good artist, Ali. Very good.
Yes, I'll portray Lujain that she's drinking the sea.
Drinking the sea.
Yeah,
Why?
because she's so drinking.
Oh, okay. She drinks too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Water. She drinks water too much. Okay.
Hi, Omar, it's your turn. So, since he asked me, Omar, the analyst,
Very good.
I will ask a question.
Ask her. Or ask anyone. Choose anyone.
No, I'm going to
You can
ask.
ask him.
Okay,
You
yes.
can ask him. Okay.
Yeah, so I had this thing right here. No, it's not. No, it's not. What is the most important thing? No, I should ask you the question. Yeah, sorry. What is the most,
Okay.
what is the most important thing to you? My family. That's a very good answer. Okay, it's your turn to ask me again because...
No, I'm supposed to.
But how is that question has to do with self-portrait?
Yeah.
Because maybe we see the self-portraiter who... How your family.
The question should be like this: if you want to portray, if you want to draw something, what's the most important thing that you would draw?
I will draw my life.
Your life.
What?
How's your life?
I don't want to be like a dramatical person, but I will draw my life when everything happens. For example, I go to school. For example, I'll go to school.
Okay,
I'll draw myself. if I want to draw my life more, I'll draw my life when I'm in the house. I'm doing my homework. My mom is cooking. My sister's playing. My dad's working.
And how would you combine all these
That's
elements
a
in
bomb.
one portrait?
Because a portrait is supposed to talk about different things in one meaning.
So for example, this portrait, this one,
Yes.
could talk about different things in one meaning?
Yes.
It could summarize the story of that guy?
Yes. Every painting I just asked.
By the way, he's holding a book.
I just said here that a painting can say anything it wants in one meaning.
Omar, since you're able to do that, look at this picture.
Yes.
It's a little bit hard. Can you tell me about that person from his portrait?
Okay. You can see him like right here, sad. And you can see around him darkness. And I can't really see what he's holding. It's only a book.
A book, yes.
So, with that conclusion, sad, darkness, book, he's reading a book that's very, very, very sad.
Give him an applause, guys.
Yes, I have another conclusion.
Thank you, Omar.
Thank you very much.
Now I'm last?
No, you're later. Okay.
Let me see, Ali, he has the conclusion. Oh, do you have a conclusion from one of these
I have
pictures?
two.
Portrait? Okay.
But here, he's not sad. He's like that in every single picture.
But he's not smiling.
Okay, he's like this.
So maybe he's sad, maybe he's angry. Who knows?
I don't know, he's like,
Look at this man. He's angry.
He's the same.
Did you realize
By the
something?
way, most of them guys are so upset.
Did you realize something?
What?
All of them are looking as one holder. None of them are looking like somewhere else. All of them are looking like outside the painting.
Okay, guys, I didn't have time, so please.
I have another conclusion.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah.
All of them are actually not looking at what they're doing. See, this one is reading a book, but he's not actually looking at the book. He's looking at outside the painting.
So what does that mean, Omar?
That means that the one who's drawing wants to make the one who sees.
Talk to the audience, okay?
The one who actually painted the portrait wants to make the one who sees the portrait think that he is actually looking at him to live what he's living. Yeah.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I have a question.
No comment. Excellent. Okay.
Okay, wait. Back.
Change back.
Okay, so give your comment on each portrait. So I'm not gonna ask everyone to give his comment
Because we don't have time.
because we don't have time. So here's the first portrait. Okay, who wants to give his comment?
Details, guys. Let's see one to be answer.
Okay, Ali.
Ali? Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ali. Go ahead. Good boy. Remember to look at the audience, okay?
she is doing this.
Okay.
So if you're doing that, that means you're either laying down,
Okay. Or?
like on your bed or whatever, and she has a book.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe she's bored.
Bored.
So
Very
she's
good.
doing that,
Excellent.
and then she's like holding a book, and
Maybe she's thinking.
I
Why is she
I feel like this is. Oh, sorry. I feel like it's her room or something, like, because when someone does this, it's like they're laying down, or
Yeah,
either
so
on the
maybe
desk.
she's bored from studying because she holds a book and this
Yeah.
means she studies
Yeah, a
hard.
teacher, maybe.
Maybe.
But teacher, I want to say something.
Thank you, Ali. Yes, Omar.
It doesn't have to be like a studying book. It could be anything. It could be like a picture book. It could be like a diary. It could be anything.
Omar, are you sure that you are a student of 7th grade?
Yes. Yes. And actually, teacher, why is she sweating? They're putting
No, that's not
pictures
sweating,
of
it's not
life.
sweating,
They're
it's
putting
all-
pictures of life.
Very good, Omar.
And
Okay.
she's not bored. She's sad. She's sitting somewhere
not
like
sad.
this, holding a book like this. Whatever this book it is, it's a mystery. That's actually the other work of the portrait. It either shows what has happened, what it wants to do, or it's just a mystery. She's
Who
holding a
wants to
book.
give the audience what is this book about?
She's holding a book. We don't know what's this book. She's
Exactly.
sad. Why is she sad? She's sad from the book or sad of her life?
Because I can see
Very good.
any side of sadness. All we can see is person who's lost, the person who's thinking, or the person who's bored.
That's why sometimes when you see people look at certain portraits, they keep wondering and they spend much time looking at the portrait, trying to analyze this portrait.
What does it mean?
Exactly. What does it mean?
She doesn't look sad to me.
Me.
It depends. depends on the person who's looking.
Okay, we have another one.
Let's
We
do
have
another
another
one.
one. So, who wants to give his comment except Omar and Ali?
Because they have already
give
given
it
a chance.
Okay, Amr.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, Amr.
Okay. This portrait shows that she loves city. She loves it very much.
She loves freedom.
Excellent. Great job. Great job. Excellent. C represents sound and freedom. It's a wide place. That's why.
Miss, I have another.
Good job, Amr.
Thinking of
Excellent.
something.
What is it?
That's a boy.
What's the thing that attracts you, Amr?
Oh, it's a man.
Miss, I don't want to.
Personally speaking, I was attracted to the sea. What about you?
Yeah, but she loves to be like the sea and ocean is so pure, like
Purity, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay,
Miss,
very
I have
good. Excellent.
Mrs. looks like she's enjoying.
Yeah, because she's smiling. Very good, Ahmed. Excellent.
Miss,
Good job. Yes, who else?
Okay,
Miss,
Another one.
I want to come with that.
No, Mrs. Badra, the kind you like. I was
No,
meant
Miss,
to
we
make
don't
that
have a
time.
chance. Lujain, go back to the previous one.
Miss, maybe she have a good personality that she goes to the sea and she's not scared of it.
Maybe.
She's strong.
That's a man.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I think everyone knows about this.
He's short enough because he's drinking.
No.
And he's
Omar.
a Cuban cigar.
I don't want to be mean, but I think who drew this painting wants to shows about the people who has bad personalities or they're
Exactly.
greedy.
Yeah.
Or he just drew when he was drunk. One of them.
This, I have something to say.
I want the first one.
I have something to say.
Yes.
He's showing off
Exactly.
that because that cigar in his hand,
Yeah,
how much
cigar,
that
yes.
cost? That cost about $100. One of them.
Yeah, you're right. Yes.
Yeah. And what he's drinking, that's just like expensive also, I don't know. And he's showing off the face he's making.
And the way he walks his
he's
hands.
smoking.
Very good.
Look at the mirror.
And then down there he has another drink. So he's been drinking.
Which means you love being rich. So miss this one.
Great analysis, Ali. Excellent.
Miss this has a trick that just like the Mona Lisa thing.
A trick?
Yeah. Okay, so you can look
Oh.
This
Who
is the
wants
last
to-
one, right?
Yeah, it's the last
Okay.
portrait. Omar.
As always. The painting, the portrait's over here.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm feeling that it's actually been taken by a camera, but actually, this portrait is showing that this person is scared of something.
No.
I mean, look at his eyes, look at his face.
It could be.
scared.
Who else?
It's a trick.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that she is lost of something.
He's what?
She is
He.
lost.
He. The one you can see from his hand.
Okay.
He is lost of something.
Okay. Jude, what do you think? Anything that attracts you in this picture?
His eyes.
Terrifying.
Because he's crying.
He's crying.
Come on, did you see the teardrop from here? If you just search
It's
from the
not that
internet,
clear,
yeah, from the internet, he's crying. See, if you look a little bit closer, you can find out that he's crying. Then if you were before,
There's the
you
top
can
of
find
Alice.
out.
Let's see.
Miss, first of all, when I saw it the first time, Miss, he looks like he's so sad, but right now he starts changing.
Excellent. You mean like you think that he's sad but he's not?
Yeah, no, I know. But right now, when I look more clear, his look like he start changing.
Miss, I see something.
I see something.
I see something. Miss, I see something.
Teacher, this portrait doesn't talk about something. This portrait talks about feelings.
Okay, talks about feelings. Right, great.
Can you turn off the light? Turn off the light.
Oh, why? It talks about
You
Right
can find the
here.
teardrop. You can find the teardrop.
There's something written.
No. It's the title.
The title?
From where I got the thing.
It's not called
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought it was.
This.
Teacher, it's talking about feelings.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. As
I
he
think
was
it's
saying.
part, yeah.
Something written in blood.
Yes.
Or in red.
Teacher, red, by the way, symbolizes what?
Blood.
Blood color.
Death.
Death. Excellent. It's the color of blood.
Miss,
So maybe it's death.
Miss.
Yes.
Miss.
Yes, Ahmed.
Miss, I think here that he is changing because you can see here it's all darkness and you can see here light.
Excellent. Bravo. Like here's this. Okay, very good. What does that mean? Yes.
Inside.
Light means what?
Right side.
The light means hope.
Hope.
Light means there's hope in this picture.
But
Still
teacher,
there's
what is
hope.
he looking at? Do you see that thing?
He's looking at us, at 7th grade students.
No, teacher, that's not. Wait, what is
Okay.
this? What is this over here?
No, it's like this
No.
way. It's this way.
Wait,
This way.
anyway, teacher, if it stops the job, teacher, let's put, it's like a puzzle. The portraits are like puzzles. Hope, and there's fear, and there's written by blood, and he looks like he's terrified. That means he's looking about.
Or he's terrified.
He's looking at someone dead. He's looking at someone who's dead. Who's dead. It's like a puzzle. Hope, fear, and there's blood. Blood means death.
Oh yeah,
Fear
hope
is
stands
death.
He's hoping he's not
He's
dead.
hoping that he's not dead, and fear is if he's dead.
So maybe that's it.
I
But
told
there is
you.
hope. There is hope.
Teacher, a portrait is like a puzzle. When you want to solve a portrait, you solve it like a puzzle because it has multiple things to tell you one conclusion.
Excellent.
Thank you, thank you,
Great
thank
job,
you.
Omar. Excellent.
So, what do you think of these codes? There are just 3 codes, guys. We're gonna finish in 5
Let's
minutes.
see, it's only one code because we're close for John.
Okay.
Let someone read it. I need Basan, read it, please.
Every job is a self-portrait. Of the person who does it.
Autograph means the signature.
Photographs works with.
Excellent.
Yes. Excellent.
Anonymous means someone who's unknown.
I
guys.
know.
Okay, so I just want to show you something, miss. Of just these 2 codes. These 2, Frida Kahlo and Pablo.
Oh, true.
Okay, just one. You want to read it, please? Can you read it, please?
Okay. Are we to paint what is on the face, what's inside the face, or what is behind it?
So you can. The conclusion of this the conclusion of this code is that when people draw the self-portrait. Okay, the last one. And the last one, I paint self-portraits because I'm so often alone, because I'm the person I know best.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Thank you, Lujain.